forgot how to do this.
I know.
It's been 100 years.
Yeah. Also, we're not at the shop.
Yeah.
Which is, we're throwing it back to the old school times.
Yeah.
Working in our driveway.
240's broken, still broken. Last time I made a video about the car, it was broken, and then nothing's changed.
Pretty much it broke at the racetrack 3.5 years ago. Still broken.
Still broken.
Not really that long ago, but
Come on, let's go look at it.
if we fix it today, you could drift it tomorrow.
It's true. Blew it up at the track, put a new motor in it, drove it like twice, and then it sat for several months. Tabs are expired, no insurance, just chilling. Drove it home from the shop, and all the coolant had leaked out of it, and so overheated like 2 minutes from the house. Got it home, and I haven't driven it since. And then, well, not really. Our buddy Julio came over to like drive it, like test drive it, thinking about maybe buying it. Shit just overheated, and the battery was so dead, like he was just like chilling somewhere, waiting for the car to overheat. I mean, to that's
Basically
what you do when you drive this car, is you just wait for it to overheat. Waiting for the temperature to come down, and then like the battery was so dead he couldn't even like roll start it down a hill. Like it just wouldn't spark. But yesterday, I went and got me a freshie. When we put coolant in it to take it for a test drive, I think we just didn't like bleed it long enough. We just like dumped some in there until it drank a little, and we're like, ah, that's good.
What about the new radiator?
But yeah, that's the other thing, is I've had trouble with this car overheating, even with the old engine. Like it just always overheated. Well, I don't think the radiator is an issue, but I need to replace it anyway, because it's just eBay shit, and the overflow nipple broke off. I tried to JB weld it back on, but clearly that's, you know, not gonna work. So I need to replace this anyway. So I just got a cheap OEM replacement that we're gonna put in. I plan on doing today, pulling that radiator out, putting the new one in. So I'm gonna flush everything out, and for science, I'm gonna like loop off the heater core, just to like make sure that's not like introducing air into the system or something like that. Take it for a little drive, hope it doesn't overheat.
Find a flathead?
Yeah.
Oh, you got that shit off.
Oh, you know what blows me?
What?
I don't have an 8mm, so I can't take this off.
Just break it off.
No, there's a zip tie right here that I didn't notice. So that's what broke. Let's broke out of here, tube. Fucking tube ass. Like I cut my finger getting the hose off, and then immediately got coolant in it. It feels pretty good.
Yeah. Your cooling system is probably working better now. What's the human's cooling system? Sweating?
Yeah, sweating. Yeah, we work on evaporative cooling. But also I think like a cardiovascular system. Like your whole body is kind of like a radiator, and it pumps all your blood back your core, you know? I feel like when blood goes out to your extremities and gets cooled down in your extremities, and then it goes back into you, I feel like that cools you down.
Maybe.
Maybe. I feel like, because it's like a bunch of surface area out here. Like,
yeah, that's why your fingies get so cold.
oh, right.
Yep.
Sorry. Shout out to the EPA, what's good?
Ah!
That's fine. We're gonna have to color correct that so it looks like it's just water.
Man, that thing's beat up. I bet it was leaking.
Oh no. The police heard about the fucking coolant spill. First, before I put this in, I'm gonna take the thermostat out so that when I flush, because the thermostat's gonna be closed right now, so I can flush the whole cooling system.
And that must be nice being able to get your hands back there behind the motor.
Yeah, it's a luxury. These Beans kids don't know what they're doing. This little bitch clamp, what the heck? I ain't got no Iditarod where that fucking hose clamp went.
Do you still need it?
No, well maybe, because I can't really get this other one over the hose. What is it? Ow, my brainy. Yeah, that's it. Crazy, I don't remember dropping that.
You crunched yourself.
Bro, I'm just getting cooled up.
Oh yeah.
That's what we like to see. A little paper gasket. A little thermostat in it. Oh, you know what we can do? We can show people how to test these.
Boil that bitch up.
Yeah, people probably know. Well, now you know. Because Quentin just said it. It's so fun to actually throw this in a pot of water and watch it go. It's like when you like get out of the shower and you just watch your ding dong go. Get into that cold air, you know?
Yeah, try putting your
Ding dong.
in a pot of boiling water. Do the same thing.
You see that TikTok where the guy fucking weed whacks his ding dong?
No.
He's like holding up his weed whacker, going for some hedges or something. He goes, and it just goes.
Damn, imagine weed whacking your ding dong off.
Yeah, imagine weed whacking your little weed whacker.
Like actually just like losing your penis.
I don't use it anyway. Okay, the proper way to do this is to get like a meat thermometer and make sure that your water temperature is what your thermostat's supposed to open at, and then set it in there. But whatever, it's up there. Ooh.
Oh yeah, we're slowing down. Imagine having a water feature in front of your house and it's just like a motor, like on a stand in a pond, and the water.
Like
yeah.
Maybe I'll go the other way now.
Yeah.
You wanna hold it or something? It might heat out of there.
Yeah.
Because there's like a little hole in there.
I don't know if it's gonna work really.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Crank it though.
Yeah, fuck it. Yeah, okay. Thermostat queen.
Make sure you cook it before you put it back in.
Yes, yes. Actually, this little tab right here, that's like it's a little thing for air to get by, and so a little bit of water can get by and kind of, I don't know what it's for. But you want to make sure that's at the top. It should be illegal to make RTV look this delicious.
Yeah, that's some blue raspberry type shit right there.
It should also be illegal to let me apply RTV.
I didn't know you had a rotary, dude.
What should we do with this, dude?
Boil it. Soil it. Better go pick that up.
The coolant will dissolve it. It's crazy how many things like in this house that like we do for like the environment. Like we don't use dryer sheets anymore. We use like these fleece balls that like do the same thing as dryer sheets, but you just reuse them forever. We buy these laundry detergent pods that are like, they don't have packaging.
Toothpaste.
Yeah, we use these little toothpaste capsules that just come in a glass jar, and like there's no plastic involved and all this shit, and then I'm just like, fuck the water table, coolant in the driveway. Yeah, actually people criticize me for not driving this car and, you know, not going drifting and stuff. I'm really just out here for the environment, you know? You know how bad drifting is for the environment?
Yeah, with all that tire smoke and
Exactly. See, that's why I bought
exhaust fumes.
I bought this car and parked it so that nobody else could use it to leave a carbon footprint.
You should, damn, dude, that's very green of you.
Yeah, bro. I'm a man of the people and a man of the planet.
Let's start buying all the drift cars and just parking them.
Quentin, why do you keep doing that? And then it was the next day. We don't know where Quentin is, but Kat's gonna help me.
I'm Quentin now.
Oh, I am the Quentin now. Cool coffee.
Thank you.
Alright, well, all I gotta do is put water in this bitch and run it for a minute.
Water. Now all I got is water.
Now all I got is water.
Now all I got is water.
Here, hold this. So our RTV is set. We have a gasket for the water neck. Here's that new radiator. Here's that new radiator.
Oh. That's funny.
Yeah, you gotta keep it safe. No spiders can get in there.
That's so funny.
Zoom in.
I always forget how to zoom in. Look at this sick angle.
Yeah, this sick angle. This sick beat. Shake It Off is one of the greatest songs of our generation.
Isn't it crazy how the world's just a bunch of tubes? I'm helping. Oh yeah.
Oh, I can hook up my overflow finally.
Oh my.
There's the issue with the old one. So the old nipple snapped off in there, and I just went, no, fuck it.
See a need, fill a need. This car needed a drink, so we fill it with drink.
Alright, so a lesson I've learned about KAs, or maybe it's just this car or KAs I've been unfortunate enough to have. Glug. Alright, well, I guess I'll start it.
I guess maybe while DJ is going to get the key, I can update you on the Corolla. Not much has changed, honestly, since you've last seen it. It's full of hula stuff so we can have a luau. And it needs a headliner still. And that's pretty much it. You're up to speed.
Also, don't use hose water for this. Use distilled water and or some sort of coolant. No leaks so far. That's what tells me there's a big air bubble in it though. Just because it
always stops like right there.
Fills up to here and then comes down to here. It just goes back and forth. Mad.
Gas can. Bye-bye, Corolla. That is a scary ticking noise.
Okay, that's good. It happens whether or not the clutch is in or out. It happens no matter what gear you're in, as long as you're rolling. So that tells me it probably is the drive shaft issue I was talking about. It's not overheating yet. The noise, the ticking noise, the clicking noise, at low speeds it's really bad. When it's under load, I feel like it just, whatever's making noise, it jams it in place and so it works fine. So like when I accelerate, it doesn't do it as bad. In between gears, it does it worse, things like that. Honestly, it sounds like that prank where you wrap a zip tie around someone's drive shaft.
Yeah.
That's what it sounds like.
When we first started, I was about to say, did someone put a zip tie on it?
Yeah, exactly. And also at low speeds, you can feel the unbalanced like weight of something spinning around. So I'm pretty sure it's just that carrier bearing. Probably tomorrow in a different video, we'll crack into that. We'll get a jack under the car, get it up, put it in gear, and just see what happens. Temp is steady, which is good. Yeah, temp's good. Temp actually just started going down a little bit, so so it's working. Yeah, I'd be curious on the freeway for 10 to 15 minutes, the amount we just drove it. If a car was having problems, it would have been enough to.
Yeah, I feel like when Julio drove it the other night, he probably drove it, yeah, a little less than that, and he had an issue. So. And it's warm out today. We've been doing low speeds and high and low gears. After the drive, a little extra bleed just to get things out of it. Like I was saying, these things, you know, they never really bleed the first time. You got to drive it around, jostle it up a bit. But yeah, now it's drinking a hell of a lot more, even though the temps were already good. So this just gives me more confidence that probably fine now. Are you excited to ride around in this car? Yes. Yeah, I really missed the 240.
Me
even
too.
just that little drive, I was like,
Ooh, I know, this car is so fun to drive.
and you feel cool in it.
Yeah, it's like I've already said a million times, but just to recap, tomorrow probably going to work on that ticking noise. I am really hopeful and honestly kind of confident that we can just jack this guy up in the rear, put it in drive and listen to it, diagnose the ticking noise, and even if we can't fix it tomorrow, at least figure out what's going on. Yeah, I mean, new motor from 6 months ago.
New motor, new me.
Yeah. Thanks for watching. Hope you love looking at this engine bay for 9 years. We're gonna go find out where Quentin is.
Maybe call an ambulance.
Wolffoot. Nah, he's alive. We were talking earlier. Oh, maybe we should fade out the video with a montage of us going to get that weed eater and then weed whacking some weeds.
As soon as you said we should fade out the video with, my head was like, nee, 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 nee.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Like that song.
This video's gonna be hell to edit because we're awkward as hell.